Co-pilot reads you loud and clear. Roger that, Smoke. Actually, that's close, too. We're in a good spot. I'll stop on camera platform. It looks like... It actually looks like... Yeah, we actually... 1830, 656. ROV pilot, co-pilot. I'm going to go ahead and come down 10 more meters. Roger that, holding. Co-pilot reads you loud and clear. Roger that. 1836. Smoke. Actually, that's close, too. We're in a good spot. I'll stop on camera platform. It looks like... It actually looks like... Yeah, we actually... 1830, 656. ROV pilot, co-pilot. I'm going to go ahead and come down 10 more meters. Roger that, holding. Yeah, I've got you good and tight. I'm gonna have need to look. I'm gonna look. I need to glance over here to my right. Yeah. Let's range down. Yeah. Sonar's at. Yeah, sonar's at 50 meters right now. We could turn the scan speed. Roger that. I'm feeling it might be. Roger that. Paying out at this time. So, pilot, co-pilot, I'm giving you some more string. Coming
Roger
down on
that.
camera platform.
How do we look on sonar? Wall's still in front of me. Backing away. Okay, coming down some more here.
Looking at 90 degrees.
ROV altitude indicates 15 meters.
Okeanos, this is Seattle.
Go ahead, Seattle.
Yeah, John, do you have a display of the CTD readout from the ROV that you can give us temperatures from?
Your umbilical still looks good.
Stand by.
Okay.
And
Continue
I'm about,
to slide down
yep,
this thing.
I'm
here.
about 50. I'm holding about 15 meters above you.
Okay.
So Randy, the only issue I'm worried about.
Seattle, would you like the
down
CTD display instead of the nav screen
downslope,
right now?
You're a long slope relative to the ROV, so you're actually.
No, we don't want the
basically
CTD
to the
display.
west
Oh, okay.
of the ROV.
We just
So
would like to know if you could tell us the temperature on the ROV. Is there a CTD temperature on the ROV that we can
might
see, or
yeah, the temperature.
have you,
we're gonna
have you
check
see
out
for
those
us?
vents,
The
which
temperature
I
is
assume we
3.6 right now.
we might move you a little bit.
Yeah, get him behind me.
Get him behind you. Is that all right?
Yeah, get him to the south of me.
Yep.
Or I mean north of me.
Yes.
Is that something you can kind of keep an eye on and put into the event log once in a while, just to see if we're getting into warm water?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah,
It
not a
looks like
problem.
the
I'm
source.
gonna
let me
switch
look
that to my
around
other
and see
screen
where
so
I'm
I
at.
can enter it once in a while on the event log.
Yeah, right at the bottom of the screen.
If the ship doesn't move,
Perfect, thank you.
if we're just going down, what are you off bottom now?
I'm 12 off bottom, but bottom is all over the place here. I'm looking at this wall.
Yeah, but if we, I mean, all honestly, if everything's stable and it looks like I've got plenty of
That's fine.
distance, once we move, the camera platform's going to start moving around. And I
Yeah.
think I've got plenty of room now to come down just a little bit and
Okay.
allow you to
Yeah.
Yep.
to view
Alright.
this.
Because I'm picking up some tether pull now.
Okay, let me. I'm going to come down. 51. Yeah, I'm 25 meters above you. Let me.
Okay.
Coming down 10 more meters.
Oh, wow. Nice stuff.
Go ahead, Dave.
How's that feel, Dave? 53. You got 20 meters now. I'm going to take the camera off you and see if I can see this wall over here.
Roger that.
See where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay, let me get down and image these shrimp here. Yeah, I need to make a little adjustment here, and then we'll come back in. Yep, working for that position. Okay, video, you're clear to zoom. Sorry, I'm getting a little close here. Let me try to get you some light. I gotta pull out and come back in. Sorry about the dust off.
Seattle, this is Okeanos. Notice how large those shrimp are.
See if you're moving.
Quite a bit here. Okay, coming back in. Science, can you hear pilot? Hello, Science.
Go ahead, pilot.
Yeah. I can do some macro imaging, but I'd have to make contact with the features. So like to know if that's permissible or not, or whether you'd like me to try that.
I understand. I'll relay it. Seattle, this is Okeanos.
Go ahead.
The pilot's telling me we can do some macro zooming, but we'll have to make contact with the features. Is that allowable?
Yeah, sure, we'll let them do that. And it would be great to get a close-up on those sulfur rivulets, too.
Copy that. Yeah, we suppose we can allow you to do that.
Suppose. Okay.
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right.
And it would be really nice to get a close-up on these sulfur rivulets, the bright yellow in your camera as well.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to hunt around here and try to find a place to perch.
Set at will.
Allow me to see some of these things. It may take a minute. Please bear with me.
Nav and pilot, I need to take a quick break. Tom will sit in for me, and I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Copy that.
Roger that, Dave. I'm gonna, what I want to do is get back here on this shelf, back from the smokers. I want to make sure there's nothing below me venting, and see if I can just nudge the corner of the vehicle in here to try to stabilize myself a little bit. And Nav, keep an eye on temperatures for me if you would, please.
Roger. I'll let you know if we get over a degree increase.
Negative. Negative. I need to see where my feet are, so to speak. We got some biology right
Good,
here.
as usual.
I want to image this before I sit on it. Basically, this is my intended perch.
If we could get just a little zoom on it to
Okay,
try
video.
and identify it.
Give us a little zoom here.
No, that's great, pilot. They're stocked barnacles. Please make sure we get a good image of this.
Okay, video. I need to go wide again, please.
Did you get a good image of that video?
For still, not for video.
That's all right. I'll get us set down here, and we'll get some stuff.
Up.
Jakarta, this is Okeanos.
Good job, Tom. Thanks.
No problem. Getting a little hot on Little Herc. You're on it. You're on it. Yeah.
I'm not getting an answer. They're probably busy.
Dave,
Yeah,
see the smoker straight ahead?
if we could zoom in straight
Yeah.
ahead. Video, if we could zoom in
I'm
once it
tilted
clears
up
up,
as high
straight
as I
ahead,
can go here.
after it clears up.
Yeah, I think we can give this. Well, I won't be able to go macro in, but definitely get a lot
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, you can go in now. I'm pretty stable here. And we'll just have
Copilot,
to
you can
wait
take
and
the
see,
lasers out if it helps the
for
image.
for the vision to clear a little bit here, but I think most
Video,
of the
this is
spooges.
Copilot. Would you like the lasers off?
Yes, please. We've got enough for size.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Maybe I can get those shrimp. I'm going to go closer.
Lasers off.
Tom, if you could come down.
Try to have a good look
3
at this.
meters,
It might actually be
3 meters,
flowing.
please.
Copy that.
Still getting a little bit of shake through the cable.
Copy that. We're going to get some really close shots and then zoom out a bit, if that's all right. They think it might actually be flowing, the sulfur. To zoom out a bit.
Video to Copilot.
Go ahead, video. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. I'm on the sled. I'm going to zoom in just a bit, if that's okay. Just see a little hurt. Get a better shot of little hurt.
It's okay with me, video. Go for it.
You can track me, Tom.
Oh, my bad.
The other track. So you can just keep that centered up as best you can. I know it's bobbing and weaving. It's about as tight as I'll go, because otherwise you'll never be able to track it.
Sorry, video. It's jumpy.
Yeah, it's okay. And if you, once you get the rhythm, you can just stick it more on the top of the frame. That way it'll, because yeah, because mainly you're gonna be bobbing and be bobbing up.
Jakarta, this is Okeanos.
Good job, Tom. Thanks.
No problem.
Getting a little hot on Little Herc. You're on it. You're on it. Yeah.
I'm not getting an answer. They're probably busy.
Yeah, Copilot, how comfortable are you with your position with respect to the wall and so
Last-
forth?
Last time I checked, we had quite a bit of clearance. You want me to look again?
No, don't look again. Come down another 3 meters.
Copy
What-
that. No, we can do this. I don't know if I'll keep the camera on it.
Want to get this rock and roll out of the ROV if I can. Something. Go ahead, video. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. I'm on the sled. I'm going to zoom in just a bit, if that's okay. Just see a little hurt. Get a better shot of little hurt.
It's okay with me, video. Go for it.
You can track me, Tom.
Oh, my bad.
The other track. So you can just keep that centered up as best you can. I know it's bobbing and weaving. It's about as tight as I'll go, because otherwise you'll never be able to track it.
Sorry, video, it's jumpy.
Yeah, it's okay. And if you, once you get the rhythm, you can just stick it more at the top of the frame. That way it'll hurt. Get a better shot, a little hurt.
It's okay with me, video. Go for it.
You can track me, Tom.
Oh, my bad.
The other track. So you can just keep that centered up as best you can. I know it's bobbing and weaving. It's about as tight as I'll go because otherwise you'll never be able to track it.
Yeah, co-pilot, how comfortable are you with your position with respect to the wall and so forth?
Last time I checked, we had quite a bit of clearance. You want me to look again?
No, don't look again. Come down another 3 meters.
That's another 3 meters down, pilot.
Okay, thank you.
Video co-pilot, could we zoom out just for a second on Little Herc so I could just see where we are? Oh, wow. No, I'm sorry, on the camera platform. Video co-pilot, could we zoom out just for a second on Little Herc so I could just see where we are? Oh, wow. No, I'm sorry, on the camera platform.
To red to black. And the yellow is the color you get when it first melts from solid to liquid. And as you heat it up more, it turns black. So we've seen black sulfur at a couple of places where it makes ponds and is being apparently heated from below by hot gases or possibly by hot rock.
Big current, big current.
And we've seen yellow sulfur in a lot of places where magmatic gases are escaping directly into seawater, such as at the erupting volcanoes, northwest Rhoda. And so we've seen black sulfur at a couple of places where it makes ponds and is being apparently heated from below by hot gases or possibly by hot rock.
Big current, big current.
And we've seen yellow sulfur temperature difference, but exactly how you heat the sulfur up is not clear. And we seem to be getting sulfur. Go ahead, Jim. Is not clear. And we seem to be getting sulfur. Go ahead, Jim.
Do you have a rough idea of the temperature where you
Joe.
make the transition from
Would
yellow
they
to
accept
black
the one on the right
sulfur?
as a consolation prize?
I think that they're interested. I'm also
We Googled that just a minute ago.
John?
I know from my own experience in the lab
Go ahead,
that
video.
yellow solid sulfur will go molten at about 100 or 110 degrees centigrade, at least in one atmosphere.
Yeah, that is the lower end is the melting point for orthorhombic sulfur. So there's
You know, can we get
150.
I know from my own experience in the lab
Go ahead,
that
video.
yellow solid sulfur will go molten at about 100 or 110 degrees centigrade, at least in one atmosphere.
Yeah, that is the lower end is the melting point for orthorhombic sulfur. So there's
You know, can we get a
115 to
close-up
119.
of the limpet in the bottom right corner there, if possible? Just down a bit to the right. Down. Down. Oh wow, look at that. Blacks.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's great video.
I'm getting pulled into the wall here.
You're getting close.
Dave Butterfield, another question for you.
Okay, we're getting a little bit info on the temperature and color. So apparently, as you heat it up slowly around 160, it turns to red then brown, and I guess black is a bit hotter than that. But yeah, what's the other question?
Oh wow, look at that. Blacks.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's great video.
I'm getting pulled into the wall here.
You're getting close.
Dave Butterfield, another question for you.
Okay, we're getting a little bit info on the temperature and color. So apparently, as you heat it up slowly around 160, it turns to red then brown, and I guess black is a bit hotter than that.
Yeah, that's great video.
I'm getting pulled into the wall here.
You're getting close.
Dave Butterfield, another question for you.
Okay, we're getting a little bit info on the temperature and color. So apparently, as you heat it up slowly around 160, it turns to red then brown, and I guess black is a bit hotter than that. But yeah, what's the other question?
Is it safe to assume that this is a more acidic vent site?
For a few minutes. Clear to port.
I would bet on that, yeah. With all this sulfur around, it's got to be acidic, because that's all being produced by SO2. Question?
Is it safe to assume that this is a more acidic vent site?
For a few minutes. Clear to port.
By SO2.
Yeah, maybe if we could pan out just a little bit now, video the source of the plume. Actually, can we get some shots of these barnacles if possible too?
How do we get water in the lens? 2 spots.
That may not be water. Back away here.
You're also headed down a bit there,
Still
pilot.
free to zoom, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want there, Joe.
Video, as steady as you can hold it. Going into that white stuff that's on the rocks.
Down low towards the bottom of the image.
Good job, Randy.
Is that close enough, Jim?
We got a lag here in the video.
No. Copy that. Oh. Looks like there's a scale worm here as well.
Good job, Randy.
Can you pan right a little bit?
Bring it in nice and close if you can on the white.
Easier said than done.
Understood.
Sorry. Understood. Then we have, then the depth of field goes to nothing.
No, that's great video. Thank you.
That's great video. Thank you.
Nice job, Randy, holding it steady.
Thank you for the
Co-pilot
steady
now.
shot, pilot.
Yeah, if you pan up, what do you see any cliff out in front of you?
I was just taking a look and I wasn't seeing anything.
All right, all
There's
right.
nothing off to the right of the camera here.
Okay. The eventual plan is to bring the camera platform down and get some. Want to do that and not compromise getting too close to the cliff. So I think
Copy that.
let me know if you see anything.
Jakarta, Seattle. How about anything else? Is there anything else back at the plume you'd like to look at, or should we think about moving on?
Oh, Tim would like.
Let me zoom out a little bit. We're so what I was thinking was that we would maybe move up and maybe around this plume to the west and try to go back and make our way back to the other
little
plume that we saw yesterday, or
part
was
of the
there,
event, too.
is there what's the plan moving forward? All right, roger that.
Seattle, Jakarta, this is Okeanos. After we take a really nice close-up look at the barnacles, do you have any plans on where you would like us to go?
Pilot, you scared me there for a minute.
Sorry about that video.
Thought it was running away on me. So then I said, wait a minute, I can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't like it down that far, so I brought it up just a little bit.
No worries. Wow. Stuff the lower edge of the screen's really coming out. You can tilt down, pilot, just a bit. Two lines. Receptors, yeah. They're on overload right now. Could be. I'm sure we're not. I'm sure those HMIs don't feel good to them right now.
Pilot, this is science. You may need to back away over to the left for us to find the barnacles.
Roger that. Video, could we go wide and look for the barnacles? The definition isn't good enough in my camera.
Butterfield, this is Jim.
Go ahead, Jim.
Pilot, would you like to see the full? Do you want HD up here?
Yeah, I hear you.
I have a question.
Oh.
At 1,900 meters depth, what temperature does water
I
boil?
want the pilot cam.
That'd be about 370 or so.
How's my
Okay,
video,
thanks.
or my, keep an eye on my umbilical. It looks like it might be laying up on that cliff. Just kind of scan over there and look at it real quick.
Yeah, plus or minus a couple of degrees.
Out on the sled for a
Can we
second,
actually just stay a little bit to the right here and zoom in on this thing on the black rocks on the very right side of the HD cam?
It's on the right side of the
It's on the very,
right side of the plume.
yeah, it's kind of a pink-looking football-shaped object.
I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Top third.
yeah, that's it.
I think your umbilical's clear,
Is
pilot.
it clear? Roger that. Coming up. I got it in my camera video moving to it.
Okay.
Video, you can zoom back in on the sled if you want to.
We think the barnacles are to the left of that image.
Yeah, we're going to be moving on. I just noticed this big pink thing in the picture, and I wanted to zoom in on it. It looks like a giant scale worm to me. Is that not unusually large, or is that pretty normal?
That's large.
You want to check the lasers? How big is it?
Yeah, can we,
And if you can tilt up, pilot, if you can just tilt up just.
Yeah.
co-pilot, can we get the lasers on?
Stand by.
Lasers. So they're here.
And video, can you
you're
make
right
sure
with
we
the
zoom out
lasers.
enough to get the lasers once they're on?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, we want to see if it's
this
the
is
world's
Chicago.
largest scale worm.
Laser.
Yeah, well, why not while we're here?
Might have to zoom out.
Now
just
that's
a little bit.
exploration.
EX, this is Jakarta.
Go ahead, Jakarta.
Never mind, our video was frozen for about 2 or 3 minutes, but it just...
Feed number 2 is frozen. Should I contact Webb?
Yep.
Thank you.
This is just Jakarta. What about Seattle?
Sounds like just Jakarta. We'll deal with Webb. You're doing a good job with the camera. See if you can zoom out and get the lasers again. Just that's great. Thank you, video. Okay, pilot, we can probably move on.
John,
one second.
there are, those tubes there are probably alvanellids.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I saw them when we first came in, and do you know what I mean? Just down to the right of the skill worm.
Yeah, I see that. We'll take a close look here. Yeah, see if you can zoom in on those tubes, video, just on the right. Yeah, if we can pan over to the right a little bit. Yeah, right down there. I think we got a good image. Seattle, is it all right if we move on to look for the barnacles?
It has to do with the internet connection with ITV and Bandung.
Hold that.
Copy that.
activated if you can.
Seattle, has your video feed situation
Good.
improved at all?
Yeah, we're fine with the main video. We actually don't care about the one that's freezing up all that much, so we're doing all right. Good on the barnacles. We'll look at those for a bit. And then afterwards, just pan the camera to the left into the white, and you'll see some, I believe, some live alvanellid polychaete.
Copy that. Pilot video, once we're done taking a look at these barnacles, if we can pan to the left and right and look for some live alvanellids, that would be much appreciated.
Live almanellids?
Whoa. You see that? See this?
Jim, can you update our all three of your video feeds smooth at the moment?
Channel 1 is jittery. Channel 2 and 3 are smooth.
Copy that.
There's polykeets.
No, I'm not looking at the
Science?
polykeets. Let's
what you're
go
looking for,
up
Science? Little red
to
things?
the left. Can you?
We may want to pan up every once in a while as we move laterally.
Tilt out. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, just be advised the lights kind of aren't good with the video, but we can't do that.
Copy that.
Oh, maybe it's a good idea we do this, huh?
Yep.
I think they were setting you up. I think
Yeah, they
there.
saw it.
They knew
Yeah, that
They
may have been a
knew it
good
was there.
suggestion.
I'm at the end of my string anyway, so I need to.
We see another source of venting.
Yep. Right underneath it.
So we just started moving laterally at the same depth. We see another.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back down and then go to the right.
Copy that.
Think we can loiter, take a close look at this vent.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's fun. I mean, we've already seen like.
EX, this is Jakarta.
Can I get a tight shot of that vent?
Go ahead, Jakarta.
So Jim, that was a little head poking out of what appears to be an Alvinellid polychaete.
Can we zoom out
I think
just a
that's
little
good
bit, video?
Let's go ahead and zoom out and continue the transect.
Can we just hold here for 1 second? Can we hold here for 1 second, pilot? Just
Yes.
zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, bring it out some more. We just wanted to see if we saw some live worms coming out of the tubes up above. Perhaps we could pan up a little bit. Perhaps we could pan up a little bit. Keep zooming out. Yeah, bring it out some more.
Excellent. That's good.
Verena, do you see any worms that you can point us to?
No, that's fine, John. They're pulled into their tubes. When we first came down, I could see more of them out, but I think we startled them.
Yeah, I think we startled them too.
It's the first time I've seen them in the Western Pacific like this.
Wow, that's amazing. That's great. Okay, we'll keep moving around to the west.
Dunch.
Yeah, Verena, if we
Got
can
some
get a good
oil.
view of that on
See a
the
little
stills, we'll definitely make sure to get some
concerned it was
good
water,
images.
but we tilted all the way down and I didn't see anything. Didn't see it move. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I like to move laterally to the west along this ridge, and I also like long walks on the beach.
Okay, item 1 we'll deal with.
Copy that.
EX, this is Jim.
Go ahead, Jim.
I'm not sure where we're at relative to the CTD station that we did last night or where we saw the plume yesterday with the ROV, but we may want to move laterally to the east.
Okay, how would you like to make that decision? Would you like us to see if we can get that point on the ROV nav?
Yes, if maybe pull out on the ROV nav, and if the other sites are on that map, that might give us an idea of where we are relative to what we saw previously.
Copy that. RV pilot, we may end up wanting to lateral to the east, so you may just want to hold position until I can give you some real information here.
Tethered look, is that just
Yep, I'm here.
Just so you know, they're going to have to look into the files that we did last night to get the waypoints. Actually, I think I might have them, but we'll hold station here until we get them on the map.
I've got them here.
Okay.
I can give them to you now if you want.
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, our station 2 that was on the ridge crest.
Yep.
Is 4 degrees 40.56 minutes north. 125 degrees.
Yep.
5.226 minutes east.
5.226.
5.23, say.
Okay. RV nav, I have waypoint.
And paste from the file once I find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 4 degrees.
1 second. Okay, 4 degrees.
40.56 minutes.
Roger.
And 125 degrees. 5.23 minutes north.
EX, this is Jim.
Go ahead, Jim.
Okay, what would you like to call that? CTD?
Just CTD cast, it's fine. CTD plume cast, maybe. Sorry, CTD plume cast. Go ahead, Jim.
Looking at the...
Okay, copy that. Do you have any other instructions of which direction you'd like us to move based on that? They're entering the CTD cast in the ROV nav map right now.
It's in there now.
Oh. Okay, yeah, it's in there now.
It doesn't have much precision, so relative to us, it doesn't, I don't think it has much meaning in this small scale with that number of digits.
Yeah, and Jim, he's saying with the number of digits that we have, it might not have much precision relative to where we are now.
No, understood.
Thank you, RV Nav.
You're welcome. If you look, or if you get someone from survey, look on the CTD computer for that particular cast. It'll have the GPS coordinates to high precision.
Copy that.
Seattle, do you have any opinion whether we go laterally to the east or to the west?
Yeah, Jim, we don't quite understand where we've been. And if we're on the north side of the ridge, looking south, and we've just been moving to the left, then we have been moving to the east.
RV Nav, this is Science. Is this the entire dive track, or is there a way to view that?
I cleared that because it had turned into a big green blob. I don't think there's a way to view it live. We'd have to load the old file, the log file.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
No worries. Video.
Yeah, Jim, they cleared the dive track because it was turning into a bit of a mess, and they'd have to reload it on, so it doesn't sound like we could get the dive track right now.
But we may have problem with the smoke, is to rise up and go over the crest and then down over to the south side. But I don't know how the ROV team feels. Maybe they prefer to stay on this north side.
Jim, maybe we could move laterally till we're past the smoke and then go up and over the ridge and see what's on the other side.
They have.
You know, could very well be that this activity extends right through the ridge to the other side, and we'll find that along the same trend.
Still. So I thought they wanted to continue to come west. Well, they wanted to come west.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Check some waypoints, etc. So
Okay, we finally got a direction here. What we'd like to do is get away from this plume laterally, either west or east, and then progress up over the ridge to the south. And then basically...
Yeah, I am coming left, which is east. Here's this little guy where we started. I will rise up a little bit and see where the smoke is headed.
Pilot and co-pilot, this is Nav.
Go ahead, Nav.
Are we talking about moving far enough to have to move the sled, or just doing small ROV moves?
I think we're probably going to have to move the ship, but we'll get up here and see what we've got.
Roger.
I don't know if this ridge that we're on shows up in those contours.
No, the contours don't really show the cliff.
So I'm going to back up a little tether. This looks like outer space. It's just tree-shaped.
Yeah, that was really a strange effect.
But looks like snow here. Is this carbonates? I don't think I can get here unless you come down with me a little bit, Randy.
All right.
But we are headed towards the wall with the sled.
Okay.
On this move.
I'm showing 44 meters, so I'm going to go ahead and pad a little bit here.
All right. we seen this red mat before?
Not that I'm recall.
Yeah, zoom away. Shrimp like it. Nav, what's our temperature?
3.8 degrees C.
All right. Yeah, sorry.
Sleds on the move.
Okay, full wide video. Okay, coming up the hill.
Which way are we going now?
We're gonna go
200.
Yeah, 200.
Roger that. 200.
You'll be coming towards me.
Biology rules.
Settle, come in.
Pilot, co-pilot, according to the bathymetry, which
Settle, this is
this should be
Okeanos,
the
come
top.
Yeah, I think this might be.
According to sonar, it is.
Yeah.
There's a few peaks out there that we're still catching.
Seattle,
This
this is
main,
Jakarta.
feature we're over.
Yep.
Hi, Jim. Yes.
And I'm trying
Marina,
to
do you want to go in for a closer look?
because I don't want to wrap around this this bollard here.
Well, I think they're mainly barnacles, but we could always just take a look.
I like your thinking.
I can't see myself in your cam, but
yeah,
EX, this is Jakarta.
This way somewhere.
How high are you? What's your depth? 1832. You're still. I'm above you.
Jakarta to EX.
Way off.
Yes, could you go in for a closer look at the animals that are on these rock outcrops?
I'm looking 210.
Okay.
So.
Pilot to science lead.
Roger that. I'll hold here and wait for rain to catch. I just was headed around the far side there. I was a little concerned about entanglement, but yeah, it's that plume that was to our left on the way up the wall. That may be why these things are here, is because this is where the smoke comes over the edge.
RV nav, this is the bridge. The move is completed.
I got
Copy that, bridge. Thank you.
Lateral right.
There you go. Where am I? 20, about 6 meters above you now. I'm going to come up a little bit more.
It's probably pretty good, just as long as you can see me. Yeah, we'll get in here.
Dave, this is ROV nav.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Dave Lavolvo,
Oh.
ROV nav. Yeah, just double checking the plan after this is to head along the ridge line to the southeast And how far down do we want to descend? Do we want to kind of stay on this edge, or do we want to go down? Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but they don't want to go all the way down to. Well, let's see. I guess that 1950 depth is. We would try to get
EX,
down
if we could
towards this
just zoom
waypoint
a
that
little
was
bit.
pointed out earlier. The original approach.
Okay.
Okay, but more downslope. I got it.
Pilot translate.
Thank you, Dave.
Pilot to translate.
Yeah, go ahead, Science.
Okay. Can you take more closer to that barnacles?
Yeah, I'm working in now. We can zoom video.
Bridge ROV now.
Okay, not too close. That's lovely.
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
Yeah, bridge. Could we have another 30-meter move at 200 degrees at 0.1 knots?
Have 30-meter move at 200 true at 0.1 knots.
Roger that. Thank you.
No, the barnacle.
Yeah, it billows. It comes and goes. Yeah, I just can't hold right now because I'm at the end of the tether.
EX, that's pretty good. If you could just zoom out a little bit now.
With pilot to translate, we can move out right now.
Zoom out video.
Excellent. Thank you. That's great.
Yellow one, there's a crab.
Thank you.
Oh, it's the salt.
It looks like an astronomy photo.
Kan kalau diangkat ROV-nya ke kapal, kalau ada celepretan dibungkus aja gitu.
Oke, nanti akan saya sampaikan ke Major Mudan.
Ya, pokoknya ya diambil apa yang nempel di situ gitu.
Baik, Pak.
Oke, Pak Mudan, gitu ya. Selamat bertugas.
Saya Randi, Pak. Jadi kebetulan Pak Mudan ada di kamar ini.
Bridge ROV
Oh,
now.
oke. Sampaikan aja gitu.
Oke, Pak.
Pinnacle right in front of me, that little pinnacle.
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
Requesting another move, 20 meters at 180 degrees, 0.1
Halo
knots.
Randy, saya Haryadi dari LIPI.
Oh ya,
20 meters
selamat
at
siang Pak.
0 degrees at 0.1 knots.
Siang, wah saya bahagia sekali.
Roger
nih.
that. Thank you, Bridge.
2003 ke sini tidak live, sekarang betul-betul seolah-olah ikut laut tanpa mabuk, Pak.
Iya, saya juga merasa ini pengalaman yang luar biasa Pak. Bisa langsung terlibat dalam kegiatan ini nih.
Berbahagialah Pak, apalagi kayaknya gelombangnya sangat ini Pak ya, sangat cakep sekali, tenang.
Ya bisa dikatakan ya Pak, 2 hari ini keadaan laut tenang walaupun ada hujan cuma nggak ada ombak.
Iya.
Go ahead, Vero.
Sekarang apa? Sekalian kita nyatet juga di sini Pak.
Iya Pak.
Baik, mau bicara dengan siapa lagi nih Pak?
FRB, is that the
Oke, mungkin sejauh ini cukup ya Pak. Ini sekarang ROV sedang trekking ini menuju ke timur sambil mendaki ini kayaknya. Setelah itu baru kita ke selatan.
Iya. Oke, baiklah, selamat Pak, selamat bertugas.
Iya Pak, sama-sama.
Makasih banyak.
Yeah, Nav.
Sama-sama.
You probably want to drop a target on this red rock since we're.
Jim, this is Okeanos.
Red Rocks.
Give it a. We'll get you there.
Randy, this is Jim.
Were you calling us, Jim?
No, I was calling the EX.
If you widen out video, I can push you in.
Jakarta, this is EX.
Thanks.
Yes, could you explain the plan that the ROV pilots have for looking at that venting on the south side? I know there's a lot of smoke. Are they going to try and drop down where it's clear and then move laterally?
Okay, I'll let you know soon.
Which we believe is the top of the bathymetry, and waiting for the camera platform to get in place, and then we're going to move sort of southeast, down a little bit, and along the contours, move into the east, and just see what we see on this side. Is that correct?
They require that we have take a closer at the plumes back down there and move laterally to the east and go back down to the south.
There you go.
I'm sorry, could you to
Down
the east,
here
to the south?
on the south side,
so
to
the
the
camera
south
platform
and
looks like
southeast?
it's right now pointed to the
I
west.
beg your
So
pardon?
we ought to be able to move the ROV from your perspective, Dave, to the right and come around on this
The
contour
plan here
coming around to the south
is
and
to drop down on the
that
south
should center you
side.
up with the camera platform and reach our science objectives.
Okay, I'll ask to the navigator.
So you want me to come right and head east?
I want you to come right.
Coming right and heading east. Video widen out.
ROV nav, this is the bridge. Move complete.
No, that's okay. You do what you
Thank
need
you,
to
Bridge.
do.
Does that look like old chimneys to you, Dave?
Yep, working them.
Where there's old chimneys, there's new chimneys.
Jakarta and EX, we think this is a south side chimney.
Well, unless you want to sit down. If you sit down, you can sit down. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna back up so we can.
EX, this is Seattle. So
So this looks like a large sulfur.
Yeah, working on it. Got a little current here. Trying to inspect chimney without destroying it.
Yeah, science. This is ROV-nav and pilot. The way we'd been doing it, I think, is that the science has been talking directly to the pilot. Is that?
Yeah, I hear him.
Okay, good.
Lighting seems a little bit better today.
Yeah. Look at this thing is huge. Goes up the whole face here. Reference picture. Go stand behind the video operator. That's the only monitor in this room that can be trusted.
Roger that. Thank you very much. And it does, I appreciate the little zoom. That looks much better. Thank you.
Blocks that fell down on the other side. And it may be useful just to drive up the dike just to see whether we've got more sulfide. Of course, there's no water coming through it at the moment.
Do you want to drive uphill on this dike?
Video quick zoom, please. Hold that. Up, back.
I think moving the direction that they are moving now is good. Keep going off to that other side. And oh, there's some water coming out.
Video wide.
So it is active. And you know, keep going around the other side, and maybe we'll find some more activity.
Yeah, there is some water. You can see on that right is some bacteria. It's low temperature.
RV nav, this is the bridge. Moves underway.
Copy that. Thank you, Bridge.
So you're still pretty much on top of the ridge, aren't you, Randy?
Yeah, I'm
I'm not sure because the camera can zoom in, so I'm not sure. You might be able to tell there from somewhere.
There it is.
There it is. We see the chimney.
There's some sulfides.
Try to fly under the smoke here.
Yeah, they don't have any of those at Northwest Rhoda.
Okay, I'm going to tilt
They
down,
don't.
get into the better light. A little bit of zoom, please, just to clear the frame. That's the magic spot, thank you.
Sounds good.
I'd be very nervous about knocking this thing over.
Yeah, I agree. Be conservative with your zoom, but zoom whenever you can.
Yeah, video, we can zoom some more here, slowly. Hold that, please.
Yeah, if we can focus on where that fluid's coming out, that would be ideal.
Randy, if you can come down and give me some more tether, I'm still getting a little,
Roger that.
little
Coming
tuggage
down.
here.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, if we could try and zoom in maybe on some of these holes a little bit that are coming out of the sediment.
Okay, video, if you could zoom in just
This is
enough to get the
Jakarta.
frame out of the...
Go ahead, Jim.
Is it possible to
That's
go
good.
around
Hold
to the
that.
right and go around
Actually,
this
just a smidge
spire
more.
structure to that white field
Yeah.
that's yeah, I don't know what it's from. Yeah, but it may just be the age of the structure. It may be that it's weathering and oxidizing, and that's hard to see. And it may also be that it's a combination of some black critters that have come down and stuff. So it's hard to know exactly what from here what that is exactly.
Back up
Yep.
here.
Yeah, this one was about 10 or 20 seconds. I think this is the salt from magma eruption.
ROV pilot, ROV pilot science lead, can we more take a closer look to the barnacles there, the crabs?
Yes.
Seattle, Seattle, this is Okeanos. This is, are you looking at?
There is a crab down over to the left.
Pilot can't hear you.
Can you take a closer zoom to the crab at the right
Crab,
corner?
yes.
Okay, the right side of the monitor.
Okay.
Left.
Kawio, you with me? Okay, I'm going to get over on a crab. It's not going to take much zoom here.
Seattle, Seattle, they're working on it.
Just work focus. Getting a little hot there, I think. That's me. We've irritated him. We're going to do some other stuff here for a second.
Pak Haryadi, di kamera Pak Haryadi air kelihatan nggak? Yang water dari bubble itu kelihatan nggak? Untuk nggak kelihatan kan?
How's my tether looking, Randy? I think I'm getting... That's pretty... How's my tether looking, Randy? I think I'm getting... That's pretty good.
Laterally to the east.
Okay,
and we
right.
can go up and down a little bit as we go.
Okay, Roger.
Go ahead.
Pak Aryadi, jadi kami belum boleh makan.
Right, coming up.
Jadi kita situ aja ngeliat belakang. Ini krep kuningnya belum ketemu. Tadi yang putih namanya
Bridge, this is ROV nav.
also cheap, right?
So east is away from us in this view. Yeah, Randy's going to come in for me after he gets his bio break, and then we'll let him fly for a while.
So we've got some hot water center front in the imagery here.
Where's
The ROV has a heading of 45 degrees, and its depth is 1850 meters.
sorry for the heading.
The heading is 45 degrees.
Copy.
Okay, video, focus on HD while I do this, or Little Herc while I fly up this thing here.
Seattle, this is Okeanos. This is the venting
Yeah,
that
video,
you're
this is
looking
from
for.
the greatest hits folder, so make sure we keep this clip. Nev, what's your temperature now?
It's 3.80 degrees.
Roger that, thank you. Here comes our friend the fish.
Mana? Iya. Yeah, this one. But without smoke.
Keep an eye on those temperatures. I'm drifting into the plume.
Copy that. Holding steady at about 3.8 degrees.
Roger.
3.4 degrees. There's 4.1.
Bukan bernapas juga.
4.3.
Berapa panjang?
There's a dark one.
Yes.
So this is a very impressive field of chimneys. EX, you did hear Jim's request to take a closer look at something that was venting a bit more. Is that what you're positioning for?
Yes, roger that.
Yeah, I don't see it. Okay.
EX, this is Jakarta.
Jakarta 2EX, come in.
Yeah, just as a reminder, our video feed is about 20 or 30, even 30 seconds behind.
That's hot. That's hot.
EX, this is Jakarta.
Jakarta to EX.
This is great video of that spire. Thank you.
Copy.
Roger that. Video, you can go ahead and zoom wide.
EX, this is Seattle. EX and Jakarta is Seattle.
This is EX Seattle's coming.
I think the majority of people in the room here, and I think Jim agrees with this also, we think...
Oh, those clams. Hold on, let's
You want that mark?
video. Yeah, we should mark the clams.
Okay.
You want a quick zoom on these guys, or they're alive?
Clams.
Zoom out just a little bit on video, please. Zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, thanks.